Ay, nakamute ka yata, Kuya Nicky.
Yeah, and good morning, everyone. Thank God it's Friday.
Ayan.
Just
Friday na, sa wakas.
yeah, it's last day of the week. How's everything, bro?
Okay naman. Maganda na rin yung weather ulit dito. Last time we were
Uh,
together, negative
oh,
12
we're
temperature.
wearing the same jacket.
Ay,
What a
oo nga.
coincidence.
Oo nga, ano kayang meron?
Yeah, yeah. Surprisingly, here in Ontario, it's snowing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a snowy night. Siguro we have like 5 to 10 centimeters snow outside. I
Medyo
hope this is
marami.
not the last, but some people say that I hope this is the last snow before spring comes.
Uh, Spring is around the corner, I think. And hopefully the weather gets better. So it's not as gloomy as right now.
Yeah. So once again, everyone, this is your Kuya Nikki and Kuya Mick Mick. We're morning with the Kuyas once again, and I would like to invite everyone to please do share our live stream for everyone to get the important informations we have. By the way, we have a very special guest today again. As you can see, we're wearing our Lambton shirts because we
Yep.
have we this is one of our favorite school. You know why? Because this school is very it's helping our kababayans a lot as well. It's a growing um, the population of our Filipino students is growing as well. So, wag na natin patagalin, bro.
Yes.
Introduce na natin.
Pasok na natin si Madam.
So please help me welcome. Please help me welcome the recruitment coordinator of Lambton College, Miss Lorena Solis. Hi, Lorena. How are you today?
Hello, good morning. Thank
Good.
you so much for the invitation and for the opportunity to share some information about Lambton with your students.
Yes, indeed, indeed. Lorena, I was just Lorena. You speak Spanish, right?
Yes, I do. I am
Yeah,
from Mexico City.
yeah. Because Spanish is a very close to our heart as Filipinos. As you know that most of
Yes,
our languages. I mean, some most of our words are being adopted by
I think
Spanish.
maybe 30% of our vocabulary is either
Yes.
Spanish or sounds Spanish.
yes, I
Yeah.
know. I was surprised when I visited Manila a few years ago of how many words are very, very similar, especially those for food. Those were
Oh
the
yes,
ones that I found very similar.
yes.
And I have to say that we share many things, Mexicans and Filipino citizens. I think that we share
Oh,
a lot of things,
definitely.
not only last names, but
Oh
also
yeah,
all of part of our history, right? All of the side of colonization with Spain.
Yeah.
history,
We've
So
been
that makes it
culture.
colonized for
amazing.
almost 400 years, I think, bro. If I understand, I still remember our
Under
history.
Spain, it's 300, and then we have other countries that
Yes, yes.
temporarily
Yeah.
stayed.
But that
But
has
what?
marked us our cultures in the same way, right?
Yeah.
About religion, about family. I think that families are the
Oh
most
yeah.
Yes.
important for both cultures.
Oh
So
yes.
Yes.
I am always happy to meet with Filipino students and to share with them our experiences. And I find that they are very, very participative. They are always smiling, the same as
Of
Mexicans.
course.
And we have a great culture for service.
Yeah.
So I
Yes,
And
think that,
what I love with Mexican is the food, really.
yes,
that as well.
yes,
Every time there's a
totally.
Filipino and Mexican party, of expect there's a lot of food, a lot of dancing, singing, and drinking.
Of course, tequila, right?
Yeah.
Oh yes.
By the way, Lorena, just to reintroduce ourselves. By the way, we are the SUN-COR team. My name is Kuya Nikki. I am the international education consultant. While Kuya Michael, we call Kuya Big Brothers.
Okay,
In other words,
Hermano
Michael Corrales
Mayor.
is our licensed immigration consultant. He is also a student before who transitioned to an immigration consultant. He's now a citizen as well.
perfect,
Yeah.
perfect. That is similar to my story. I I came to Canada as well as a student, as an international student. I studied at Lambton College in Sarnia, which is the main campus. And afterwards, I did my co-op at Lambton College, and then I stayed working
Oh
there.
nice.
And here I am.
It's a
Yeah, actually,
beautiful school when we were there.
we were there last year. Probably that was October or November, bro.
I think yeah, around October or November. It's
Yeah,
really nice.
and yeah, we met Rob and Matt,
Yes,
and
yes.
yeah, we haven't met because you were on leave that time. But hopefully we can go there. And we were surprised. Actually, it was our first time to go to Sarnia, and we were surprised. The school, oh man, I couldn't compare it to other school.
Yes,
It's,
yes.
Really big.
The
uh,
facilities are amazing, and I think that
I
the
Oh
know.
city is
yes.
very, very beautiful.
It's,
I'm sorry I missed your visit last year, but I think that maybe you would be able to come this May, since
yeah. Oh,
ISEF events are taking place in May.
hmm.
Many agents are coming from abroad. I know that some of you are here, right? But if you want to visit us, that would be great for sure.
Yeah.
Oh
Sir,
yes.
I mean, Kuya Mikmik is he's located in Alberta right now.
Hmm.
So he is like 2 hours difference behind from us. So right
Yeah.
now it's 6 in the morning in Alberta.
Oh yes.
So,
Well,
It's very
good
early, but
morning.
it's worth it.
yeah, it's early morning for him. Yeah, me and Lorena is located in Ontario. I am here in Niagara Falls, while Lorena is in Sarnia, right?
That's right. That's right. I live in the city of Sarnia, which is the location for the main campus of Lambton College.
Yeah. If you don't know about Sarnia, it's like 45 minutes drive from London, Ontario.
Hmm.
It's-
That's right.
Okay, I know you're also excited, Lorena. Let's start the presentations so that the students will be excited to listen as well on your presentation.
For sure. I'm going to start sharing my screen then.
Is it snowing there as well in Sarnia right now?
It is snowing. It was very
Oh,
snowy last night and it's still snowing. But I like the snow. As long as you are inside, it is beautiful. If you are
Yeah,
not driving,
I
it
always
is.
told that to the Filipino international student that you might like the snow of a few days, but
Yes,
after a few weeks you might
yes,
not
that's
like
right.
this.
That's right. Well,
So,
we can start talking about a little bit about Lambton College.
yeah.
The first thing that I want to mention is that Lambton College is a public institution in Canada. So, for those students who are looking for an opportunity to stay in Canada after graduation, if they want to stay here to work and maybe become permanent residents and citizens in the future, this is the thing that they have to look for since the beginning. Private institutions do not offer those migration benefits. So the first thing that they have to find out about any institution that they are interested in is if they are public or private. Again, Lambton College is a public institution. and that will give you the opportunity to stay in Canada after graduation. Lambton is one of the 24 public colleges in Ontario, and we are the second oldest institution. So we have a long, long experience, especially with international students. That's why we understand very well the concerns, the questions, and the interests of international students. I invite everybody to join us in our YouTube channel because it is a good way to find testimonials from students, videos from the facilities, and about the activities that we have here all the time. Also, if you want to follow us on Instagram, that's also a great platform to see the pictures, the testimonials, the videos, and the news. As I was saying, Lambton College has a great experience with international students, and we find that all of the students, or most of them, since the beginning, have an objective of staying in Canada after graduation. So we understand this journey and we want to help them to complete their goals, to be successful in Canada, successful not only as a student, but also as a professional. So the first step to do that is to choose the right program, as it says here at the bottom of this slide. Choosing the right program will give you the right skills to get a good job in your field, and getting a good job is the first step to apply for permanent residency. So be very careful when you choose your program because that will be the cornerstone to your future. At Lambton, we have three convenient locations. One is the main campus, which is in the city of Sarnia, all of the way south of Ontario. If you look at this map, you can see that Sarnia is at the southernmost part of Ontario and the southernmost part of Canada. So this is very good for us here because the weather, even if I was saying before that it is snowy and that I don't like so much the snow, it doesn't compare to other parts of Canada in that sense. Here, the weather is super good, very, very mild. Maybe we have here 1 centimeter of snow, and in other places, they have 20, 30 centimeters, right? So it is really, really good. It's a beautiful city and it has many, many advantages that I will talk
Yes.
about in a minute. And we also have another campus in Toronto and another one in Mississauga. So
Yeah.
three different
Lorena,
locations.
sorry
Yes,
to cut you off. I think,
yes.
is there a way that you can play the presentation? Because the one where what's we're seeing right now is just the first page, which is Lambton College.
Oh, I am changing it. I don't know what why it doesn't change for you. I don't know.
Oh. Hmm.
So you're still in the first one?
Yeah, we're still on
Yep.
the first page.
I don't know what to do.
Okay. Let me just give me a second.
Because
Is there? Hmm, hmm. Let me
I
try.
also shared the presentation with you
Yeah.
yesterday. So
Let me just try to download the presentation, and then
yes,
I'm gonna share it at my end.
yes,
Oh,
because I
okay.
am
Yep.
changing it and it does change for me, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's okay. It's part
So,
of it. If we're doing everything live.
Oh, yeah. It's normal. It's fine.
okay, so should I stop sharing then?
Yes. If you can stop sharing, I'll try to share at my end. Okay. We're doing that. Okay. Let me
So,
just.
well, maybe while Nick is going to share that one, Miss Lorena, can you tell me which state in the U.S. you are closest to?
Yes, it's the state of Michigan. We are in the border with the state of Michigan, and the closest city to Sarnia is Detroit. Detroit is
Oh,
45 minutes away from Sarnia. So, for many students who have an American visa, this is a great option, even for flying. For example, when I fly to attend the fairs in different countries, I find that in Detroit there's many more flights and many more prices where to
oh,
choose. right? To fly to different places. So actually, Sarnia is in a very good location because we are in the border. To cross to the United States, you only need to pay $3 and cross a bridge in less than 1 minute, and you are in the US.
Wow.
Yes, yes, yes. Many, many people from Sarnia cross or used to cross before the pandemic. They used to cross every weekend because they
Oh
like to go
wow.
shopping, they like to go to different places, right? To concerts or festivals or just for traveling and have a good day trip. That is a very nice option. And also, Chicago is very close. Uh, if you cross the border, you can take a
Oh yes.
train to Chicago, and it is a great trip as well.
Yeah, when I was still in Ontario, we frequently go to that side, Chicago side, um, or the New York side, and we always pass by the that bridge at
Yes,
the one at Detroit. And there's actually an outlet mall somewhere there.
yes, there
And
is an outlet, and there's also a really nice place that's called Frankenmuth. It's like a German little town.
oh,
And
nice.
yes, and it has all kinds of entertainment things. And it's also like a Christmas town. So when it's Christmas, they have all kinds of activities related to Christmas, and they have a huge store with ornaments for Christmas.
Oh wow. Oh, Filipinos love that one. We're
I
very
know.
big on Christmas. We
I
start
know.
Christmas on September.
Yes, I know. It's really amazing. I really recommend it.
Oh, that's really great because it's a good form of entertainment when you could actually cross the border. Um, hopefully now when restrictions are easier.
Hmm.
Um,
Yes, yes, that's right. Well, now you can cross. Now it's okay to cross as long as you have your vaccinations, right?
yep, yep. So
Yes.
that's really a good
Hmm.
option because US is a totally different country. And some items are actually cheaper
They
compared
are.
to Canada. So
Yes, that's completely true. So the prices are better sometimes, even for fuel. Sometimes
oh,
gasoline is cheaper if you cross. And also you have different brands, different items, right? For I have three children, two of them are girls, and of
okay.
course they wanted to buy a different dress from everybody else. They
Oh
wanted
yes,
to
of
have
course.
special things, right? So they loved crossing when they were living here with me. And it's also a good option to listen to different accents. I think it's really important for
Oh
students
yes, yes.
to adapt to hearing and communicating with people with different accents. So that's a good option for them
Oh yes, yes.
too.
That's a good
Yes,
idea.
yes, yes. And of course, the outlets are very popular.
Oh yes, it's really more affordable to shop clothing in the United States.
That's
So
right.
it's
That's
always good to spend maybe a day or two just so you have tax breaks as well. So when you buy a lot of clothes, it's gonna be worth it.
yes, 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 that's true. And also, a good thing about Sarnia is that we are close to many farms related to
Oh,
maple. So
oh,
if students want to see where maple syrup actually comes from and how they prepare it, how it gets to your table, it's an amazing experience. Yes. And those farms offer breakfasts. So you go there, you see the process,
oh,
and you can have breakfast there. It's always pancakes with syrup, with maple
oh!
syrup, but
It's
it
still
is
good.
amazing. Yes, yes, it's unbelievable. I think that
Well,
we have the presentation now.
I think we see something on the screen now.
Yes,
I think I
that
got it.
was, yes,
Okay.
that's the second slide or the third one about joining our, yes. It's a
Okay.
little bit small. I don't know if you can do it.
Yeah, of course. Let me just try to make it bigger.
Yes. Okay, that was about the student journey, where I was mentioning that the most important thing is to choose the right program to get all the abilities that you need, and the skills that you need to get a good job in your field, and then apply for permanent residence. If you can go to the next one, there is where we can see the map of Canada, and all the way to the south, that's where Sarnia is located. Perfect. And we also have those other two campuses, one in Toronto and one in Mississauga. Thank you. So, about the city of Sarnia, Sarnia is one of the five most affordable cities in Ontario right now. So, that is great news for the students. It is a trend now that students are not coming as individuals, but many students are coming as families. So, they come with a spouse, they come with children, even with pets. So, all of those are multiplied expenses. So starting in a city that is not so expensive as Toronto is always a good idea. Uh, Even if this is one of the most affordable cities, the quality of life is excellent. You have everything that you need to have a great quality of life. There's nothing that you need that you cannot find here in Sarnia. And it is a beautiful city. It's surrounded by beach, by the lake. We are on the shores of Lake Huron, which is one of the Great Lakes. So everywhere you go around the city, you can find the beach, you can find the lake, and there's more than 100 parks in the city. So it's everything you go, there's nature and opportunities to practice many different activities, aquatic activities, running, jogging, walking, even photography. This is a great place for people who like to see animals and birds and take pictures of them. So it's a really, really beautiful city. Most of the students who come here to study want to stay here. So that speaks about the city, right? They really love being here. Sometimes they have to leave because of their jobs. Sometimes they are hired somewhere else and they need to leave. But 90% of the students who get surveyed want to stay here. Another thing about Sarnia is that we are next to an industrial area, very, very important in Ontario. Actually, it is the most important petrochemical complex in Ontario. We have more than 10 refineries and many chemical production plants. So they produce different things related to petroleum, plastics, chemicals, and also energy. So many of those industries provide job opportunities to the people who live in Sarnia. And also, they are very important to the college because many of our programs are related to those industries. If you can go to the next one, we also have a campus in Mississauga. Mississauga is the sixth largest city in Canada right now, and it is growing, growing, growing. All the time you go to Mississauga, you can see there's construction, new buildings, and many of those buildings are new offices, new international corporations that can provide many job opportunities to the students, especially related to information technology. I don't know why. There must be a reason, but many of our Filipino students like to go to Mississauga. I think most of the Philippine students choose Mississauga as their destination. One of the things that I know is that there is a large Filipino community and that they are very supportive of the newcomers. I suppose that is one of the reasons, right? Because they help
Yeah,
each other and they are very, very
yeah.
participative.
Just to share, right now, both of us started our life in Mississauga when we arrived in Canada.
Yeah, I know, I know. There's many, many students from Philippines who arrive to Mississauga and they really like it there because they find other people that are similar to them. And the most important, they help each other, which I think is great, right? To find someone who
Yeah,
can you
And just to add what you mentioned, that Mississauga is a growing city. It's there's a lot of construction right now, high-rise building,
Mhm.
and I think this is the extension of the Toronto now,
Yes,
as I
yes.
may say.
Yes, it's very, very close to Toronto. It's just like right outside. Actually, if you fly to Toronto, you will arrive in Mississauga. Toronto's airport is in Mississauga. It's 25, 30 minutes to downtown Toronto,
Yep.
and it is a great place to start. One thing that I always like to mention to international students is that don't think that if you start in one place to study, you have to stay there forever for your whole life in Canada. You finish your program, you can move anywhere you want, right? That's one of the beauties of being an international student. You don't have a tie to one
Yes.
place or the other because you are starting your life here. So even for co-op, sometimes students move to another place to do their co-op, right? And most of the students, when they finish their studies, they can decide if they want to stay in the same place or if they want to move somewhere else. So if you start in Sarnia, you can move to Toronto or Mississauga or anywhere in Canada after you graduate. It's not a limitation, right? Thank
True.
you.
True.
Yeah, so we can go to the next one. It is about our campus in Toronto. Toronto is the largest city in Canada and it's very, very beautiful. It offers many opportunities, especially job opportunities, because it's the largest city, right? And also, it is a very diverse city. You can find people from everywhere in the world speaking all kinds of languages. So if you are into culture, if you like meeting people from everywhere in the world, this is a great place to start as well. So as you can see, you can choose different campuses according to your interests, according to your program as well, because some of our programs are offered in the three locations, but there are some programs that are offered only in one or in two of those locations. So please contact your agent at SUN-COR or visit our website or do both things so that you can find more about our programs and the locations. We can go ahead. Thank you. These are some pictures of our campus here in Sarnia. At the end of 2019, we opened three new buildings. One of them is this athletics and fitness complex. We have the largest city, the largest stadium in the colleges in Ontario at this moment. It is a beautiful place. You can use all the machines, all of the spaces, all of the facilities at no extra cost. It's already included in the tuition, and you can join our teams. If you go to the next one, please. Yes, you can join any of the varsity teams or the recreation teams that we have. We have more than 50 different activities that you can join if you like physical gaming. This is a great opportunity for the students because you don't have to pay anything and you can keep fit, do lots of sports, and have fun and meet other people. It is a great opportunity to meet and make friends with Canadian students and start networking, which is really important in Canada to get a good job. This is another picture of the one of the other buildings that we opened. When I say that we opened in 2019, as you can imagine, then COVID happened. So these facilities are brand new because almost no one has used them since COVID, right? So as you can see, this is Global Chemicals Health and Research Center, where we offer all of our programs related to health. We have seen that there's many students from Philippines who are interested in health programs. And I know that it looks a little bit like a hospital, but no, these are actually classrooms. They were designed and constructed the same as you will find in the workplace. So if you go to a hospital in Canada, you will find the same kind of furniture, the same kind of set up for everything that you see in the college. Everything is done exactly up to each millimeter to what you will find in the workplace. So that is why our students are very satisfied with the programs. And also, we are number one in employer satisfaction. The people who employ our students are 100% satisfied with our graduates. Thank you. And this is our Center of Excellence in Energy and Bioindustrial Technologies. As I said, we are very close to those refineries, to the chemical valley. So we have many important programs related to engineering and bioindustry. Please go ahead. For those students who like sports but not physical games, but digital games, we also have an esports arena where we have a team that competes internationally with other colleges and universities. And we also have a program in esports management. Here in North America, you can make a professional life out of digital gaming. So if this is of your interest, this is a great opportunity as well. Please go ahead. Most of our programs have a co-op. A co-op means that you will do 4 months, one term of working, practicing professionally what you have learned in the books in your classroom before. So, one thing that is really important about co-op is that most of our co-ops are paid. So you will be earning money, but you will also be earning Canadian job experience, which is really important for you to put in your resume. When you graduate, if you have Canadian work experience, that will help you to get a great job. And also, and this is really, really important. At Lambton College, we don't charge any tuition fees for the co-op. So if your program has a co-op, you will only be paying 3 terms instead of four for a 2-year program. That will bring the cost of your program down 25%. We will talk a
Wow.
little bit more in the next slide about this. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So comparing the costs, we were talking about costs of our programs. This is a comparison of two programs that are offered in Toronto. One is at Lambton College, and the other one is in another public college in Ontario. And as you can see, both are 2 years long, both are offered in Toronto, both are graduate certificates. But when you go to the co op, Lambton has a co-op, the other college doesn't. And then this goes to the next one where it says the tuition cost. As you can see at Lambton, oh, sorry, we are still in the previous one. There. Uh-huh. So if you are at Lambton, you are saving almost 15,000 Canadian dollars in the end because our price is 15,000 Canadian dollars less. If you go to the next one, we can see that information about the co-op that I was mentioning. You are looking here at a 2-year program. These are the terms 1, 2, 3, 4 in the left, and then in the right you see the tuition price for each term. If you see in the fourth one, it says zero. So no tuition fees for the co-op term, which brings your tuition for the whole program 25% down. And at this moment, we are offering a scholarship program, which offers some programs in Sarnia have a 3,000 Canadian dollar scholarship, and all of the programs in Toronto and Mississauga have a 1,000 Canadian dollar scholarship. This is an entrance scholarship. That means that the student doesn't need to do anything special to get it. If they are accepted to the college, they get it. They don't need a special GPA, they don't need a special IELTS. Just by being accepted to the college, they will get the scholarship, which is great news, right? Everyone wants to have a discount, everyone wants to get a good price. And with this, what I'm trying to say is Lambton College has the best prices in their programs in Ontario. Um,
So,
yes,
Lorena, you mean that the 21,000 for a 2-year program with the co-op less $3,000, so that will make it 18,000 for a 2-year program?
that's right. 18,000 for some of the programs in
Wow.
Sarnia, which is
Yeah.
almost the same that you are paying at another college for 1 year.
Yeah, even without the scholarship,
Yes,
21,000 for a 2-year program. And also, just to add, with the co-op, they will have a chance to get a paid co-op,
exactly, exactly.
and they
Yes.
could, wow.
Many times when you do a co-op, you stay in that same work after you graduate because most of the co-ops are in term 4. So if you make a good job, if you make a good impression on your employer, it's very possible that you will stay in that job after graduation. That's what happened to me, right? I did my co-op at Lambton and I've been working there since then.
Yeah,
So
you're the living proof.
yes.
Yeah.
So it's really important when you go and look at the programs to see if they have a co-op, where they are located, and the price and the scholarship information. It can be given to you by your SUN-COR agent, or
Mhm.
it's also in the website. But I always advise students to get in touch with the agent because they have a lot of knowledge, a lot of experience, and let me tell you that SUN-COR is one of the agencies that provide a very personalized service. They are very, very caring for their students. They almost treat them like family. So
Yes.
that's what I like
Agree
about
with you.
SUN-COR, that they have a very personalized service.
Yeah, and we're young as well. So
Yes, yes.
uh,
So very important about the costs at Lambton College. That is one of the big, big differences. And I also want to mention that most of our programs, I would say 95% of them are 2 year long. If you are trying to stay in Canada after graduation to work, choosing a 2 year program is really important because that will give you the eligibility to apply for a postgraduate work permit, which is a visa, an open work visa, to be
yes.
here for up to 3 years. We were mentioning before that Mikmik is now a citizen of Canada. Uh,
Yep.
I did the whole process as well as an international student, then applying to permanent residency, then applying to citizenship. And in my experience, I think that 1 year is not enough to do all the process. You really need those 3 years to complete your process with enough time, without pressure, and with all of the elements that you need to get all those points for the express entry application.
Yeah,
So
and why spend a lot if you could spend less with the same 2 years duration
Yeah.
of the education?
I spent 40,000 on my tuition fee almost 10 years ago, and had I known that there was a school like this, I could have saved more money back then.
that's right. That's right. Well, we can go ahead if you want with the next slides, where we can see some of the programs that we offer at Lambton College. We offer more than 100 programs to international students. So we don't have all of them in these slides because it would be a very, very long list. But just some examples of the great programs that we offer in different areas. For example, in hospitality, which is also one of the areas that is very interesting and one of the preferred areas for students from Philippines, hospitality, where we have many programs ranging from culinary operations to hospitality, hotel and resort management, tourism operations. Next one, please. We also have programs in project management. Here in Canada, many, many industries do all of their things every day through projects. It doesn't matter in which industry you work, in which area you work, many things are done through projects. So we have very important programs related to project management in different sections. For example, we have project management and strategic leadership, or project management for IT, or project management for construction or for environment. Getting a certificate in project management will assure that you have a great job after graduation. These programs can be taken by different um, professionals. So maybe if you are an architect or a civil engineer, you want to apply for the construction project management. If you are an engineer in environment, we have that program for you, project management with environment. So it depends on the area of your knowledge and your professional experience, but this is a great option. And I also want to mention that the construction project management is one of the most popular programs that we have, and it's always the first one to close. So if you want to apply to that one, it's really important to apply with a lot of anticipation. Please go ahead. We also have the School of Creative Design with programs like photography, marketing, digital media, e-learning design, which right now with COVID is a very popular one because that's very needed here in Canada and in many places of the world. Our engineering programs are the star programs at Lambton College, especially in Canada. We have many students from Canada, Canadian students that come from all of the provinces, because these programs are unique to Lambton College because this is where the chemical plants are located, the refineries. Exxon, Esso, Shell, British Petroleum, all of them are here and they have the best salaries. I think that Philippines doesn't have much oil or petroleum engineering, but there's other areas where you can work in these refineries. So it's important to know this, that they have the best salaries of all of the programs that we offer. Next. We also have all of these new programs in engineering like biomaterials because oil is going to end soon. So we all are thinking about the new sources of energy. And also this other food safety and quality assurance program is really, really important again here in Canada and with many jobs, many demand in jobs. Next. Um, in the area of IT, information technology, we have programs that are very popular right now. I think that if you studied computer science and you select a postgraduate in IT, you will have lots of demand for you when you graduate. Everyone wants to have these programs. So as you can see, the programs that Lambton College offers are the ones that are in demand in the job market. We don't offer any programs that you won't have a job when you graduate. So as I say, the only thing that you have to do is select the right program for you. Okay, please go ahead. These are some programs in the health science area. Many students from Philippines in advanced healthcare leadership. These are for nurses and medicine doctors and other programs that are also related to health. I recommend interprofessional practice gerontology because here in Canada there are many, many people who are elders. So the population is older and they require many services related to their health. So gerontology is a great option. Go ahead. And finally, the business programs that are also the most popular among all international students. So international business management, marketing, supply chain management, agribusiness, and many programs that are related now to finance, especially to compliance, right? Because of the transparency that is needed in the banks now. This is another program that has a lot of job demand. Thank you. Some new programs that you can find. Please contact your agent to find about all of our
Yes.
programs. And if you go to the next one, I want to mention that here in the campus in Sarnia, we have a residence and we also have a great network of homestays. These are Canadian families that like to host international students and it is a good option to get a very deep cultural immersion. If you want to stay with a family, that's another option. And finally, the last option is the rentals or the purchases of
Oh, sorry.
homes and the apartment buildings. Yes, yes, go
And
ahead. Yes.
Lorena, sorry to cut you off. Just a follow-up question regarding the resident. It says that meal plan is included. Do you know how much is the fees for this one?
The fees for the residents are around $900 per month,
Mhm.
and it includes of course, the services, the internet. They have a laundry, they have computer rooms, and they also have. You can see it in the picture. There's like an inner yard where the students have barbecues and they can have parties. They can meet each other. They can uh,
Yeah.
hang out, and also the meal plan. So they have a card that they can use in all of the restaurants in the campus. And it is like it's like a debit card. So it's not that you have 20 breakfasts, 20 lunches, and 20 dinners. No, you have the money and you use it any way you want, right? And you can recharge it. So there's different amounts that you can have since the beginning. That depends on the student. But yes, it's around 900 per month. And the homestays, for example, are 850, I think, per month, including the 3 meals and all of the services in a house.
That's a good information for our viewers to know,
Yes.
because we do have some students who are single that and when the last time we went there, we saw like they're building a new. I mean, there's a construction for a residential building
Yes.
For the students.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Fortunately, we have more and more and more students all the time. So yes, we are planning and doing all that we can to have more options for accommodation. Yes.
Okay.
So I advise to apply as soon as possible. Apply early to your program. Confirm your seat. Um, this slide is old. It says fall 2022 is opening in October, but as you know, fall is already closing. May has been closed for a long, long time now, and fall is closing very, very soon. Most of the programs are already closed, but the good news is that January 2023 is open now. So I advise to apply very early because Lambton College has many, many advantages, and that makes our programs very popular. So we fill up very soon.
So, Lorena, thank you very much. I know this is the end of the slide, but I'm gonna give you like a minute break before we do have some questions. I'm gonna play a video from Lambton College for international department.
Yes.
Thousands of international students choose Lambton College every year. As a public institution, we've been supporting students since 1966.
We recruit the most dedicated teachers that are industry experts to prepare our elite students. We offer a condensed and efficient classroom schedule to maximize your life and career goals here in Canada. This allows you more time to expand your personal and professional networks.
As an international student coming from Philippines, I chose Lambton because of the condensed class schedules they are offering to their students, which allows me to pursue my studies and at the same time upgrade my academic credentials without compromising my time with my family and with my work schedules.
Our Student Services team is here to help support and provide you with a rewarding student life experience. We take great pride in connecting our student body through fun and exciting experiences.
I chose Lambton College in Mississauga because I was looking for a good college in a good location. And Mississauga is the second largest city in the Grand Toronto area, which makes the city so special.
This is where the jobs are. This is where the action is in Canada. So you get to study here while you work, and you're in the middle of one of the biggest commerce centers in the country.
The students at Lambton in Mississauga get lots of hands-on experiential learning and training through co-ops and internships.
It allows you to gain experience while you're going to school, so that when you graduate, you have something on your resume to show that You have worked in Canada. It makes it that much easier to get another job.
These are real good skills, life skills and career skills which student can use in their future careers.
At our campus, we place a strong emphasis on the direct link between our well-designed programs and the need that local employers have for the skills that our students and graduates can provide.
Because here it's not only about academic education. There are lots of soft skills that you would be acquiring, negotiation skills, leadership skills, problem-solving skills. It's not just academic. It's academic plus skills that you need for life here in Canada.
Lambton College is ready to help you achieve your academic and professional career goals here in Canada. Good luck, and we'll see you soon. Each year, thousands of international students choose Lambton College. As a public institution, we've been supporting students since 1966. Let's take a look at what makes Lambton College the best choice for post-secondary study in Canada. We're a global leader in education, innovation, and applied research. Employers know Lambton College, and they know that our high admission standards attract top applicants. Just this year alone, we've placed students at over 1,000 companies. Lambton College programs are delivered in 3 Canadian cities: Toronto, Canada's largest city, and one of the safest and most diverse cities in the world; Mississauga, a major business hub well connected to both Brampton and Toronto; and Sarnia, our main campus, safe, friendly, and affordable. Let's talk about price. Lambton College offers among the most affordable tuition rates in Canada. Eligible students can work part-time during their studies, full-time during academic breaks, and apply for a post-graduation work permit of up to 3 years. Lambton College is a leader in delivering 2-year postgraduate programs that include internship work experience, a hands-on curriculum, state-of-practice facilities, and co-op work integration. Lambton College graduates are job-ready. Whether you're exploring a career in business, computer studies, health science, or engineering, we have a program that's right for you. Lambton College is ready to help you achieve your academic and professional career goals here in Canada. Good luck, and we'll see you soon.
There you go. That was so nice. Especially that last video clip. That's Sarnia, basically. Because there's a lot of misconception, Lorena, that regarding Sarnia is a very remote area. There's no life there. But when Michael and I went there, I mean, you know what? This is not. This is not true, basically.
Yeah,
It's
it is a very
full of
beautiful
life.
city, and it is affordable. It's safe. It's friendly. It's a good place to adapt. When you get to a new country as an international student, it is hard, right? So it's always good to arrive to a city that is friendly. As I say, you don't have to be here forever if you don't like it, but we always survey the students, and 90% or more of them want to stay here. So it's a, great place to start. And I always say that Sarnia is not as remote as everybody thinks. It's only two
Yes.
hours and a half from Toronto. So you can go back and forth in one day and spend all the day in Toronto if you want, and 45 minutes from London. So it's very well located.
Yeah, and
I'm
I
happy
think
that you were here so that you could experience for yourself how beautiful it is.
indeed it was like it was probably a life changing for people, but for us that think that Sarnia is a remote area, but it was not.
Yes.
Remember what Rob or Matt said that is they call it like the 10-minute city.
It's 10 minutes from everywhere. So anywhere you go, it's 10 minutes, which is good. When we were there, what struck me the most is there were lots of infrastructure constructions. So the city itself is undergoing modernization. So you know it's heading in the right direction.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So Lorena, are you ready with? We have a lot of questions going on for our live.
Sure.
Um,
Are you going to read them?
yeah, I'm gonna
Yep.
flash them on the screen.
Okay.
Okay. Let me start with from Angel Mariano. What is the program delivery of Lambton, Mississauga for September 2022 intake?
It's a little bit early to confirm. We all hope that it will be in person, right? But it will depend on the evolution of the pandemic and of the guidelines of the government. Our main interest is our students. So we want to keep everyone safe in our college community and healthy, right? So if the government allows for in-person classes, we will go ahead. We are ready to go ahead in person, but we need
Yeah.
to follow the regulations of the government.
I think this student's already enrolled, and he is in for Mississauga campus. Yeah, like what Lorena said, everyone is excited to go back to school. Not everyone is a fan of online class, I should
It's not
say.
for everybody.
But for sure, let's wait for the government's decision, because even if the school wants it, but the government still has the last say, because for the safety of everyone.
That's right. That's right. And we have to follow the guidelines of
Yes.
both the federal government, Canada, and the provincial government, Ontario.
Mhm. Okay, this is just a follow-up from Rafi Krizal Pagkaliwagan. Good morning, everyone. Are there still programs done online? If so, would applying for online programs be a red flag when it comes to obtaining a visa? I think this is for you, bro.
Yes.
So
So, yep.
yeah, please go ahead,
I
Lorena.
just want to mention that there are some programs that are fully remote and some programs are hybrid. So that means that, for example, if your program includes labs that you have to attend, you cannot do it online. So you have to go to the campus to do those labs or those workshops, right? So at this moment, we have some programs that are fully remote and others that are partially remote, and some programs that are even in person.
It's always good to have that in-person classroom experience. It's very immersive. That's what I feel about in-person learning. It's very immersive. You get to ask your professor, you get to ask your seatmate, what do you think about the professor's lecture? It's very different from online. Or maybe it's just my personal preference because I'm very traditional when it comes to learning. When it comes to the visa, hopefully the temporary policy when it comes to post graduation work permit gets extended. Again, we don't know how the changes in the pandemic would impact the international students and the post graduation work permit validity, but I hope the government is quick enough to adapt and extend it further if necessary.
Right. But it's not a red flag for the visa. You can obtain your visa for the last 2 years during the pandemic. We have
Yep.
had more students than ever. So
There are
don't
students
worry.
graduating without seeing the school. So
Yes. So don't worry about that. You will get your visa. And as Nick was mentioning, there are provisions from the government related to postgraduate work visa for those students who started their program online.
Okay, thank you very much. This is coming from Rodel Alvarez Valencia from our live streaming on our Facebook. Good day, everyone. I am interested to take up project management and strategic leadership for September 2023. Wow. When would be the best time to apply
Already
for
thinking,
an LOA?
Well, the best time to apply for any of the terms is as soon as they open. September 2023 is not open yet. It will probably be open in October of this year. So be in touch with your agent, and as soon as they let you know the programs are open for that intake that you are interested, apply. Because as I say, most of the programs in project management fill up very, very soon.
So there was an announcement already that the January, the winter intake is now open for Lambton College. For the September intake 2022, I think I double checked. I only have like less than 15 programs are open. One in Mississauga, one in Toronto. The rest are in Sarnia campus. That's how quick it goes.
That's right. That's right. And your comment brings something to my mind. I want to mention that we have our own placement test. So if you don't have IELTS, if you don't have a TOEFL or PTE, it's okay. You can take our test. It's free. It's only available through the agents. And if you are waiting for test results, even if the programs are closed, those students who took the test, if someone is watching this video and they are worried because they took the test and they are waiting for results, we can still accept most of those into the programs, even in Toronto or Mississauga, because they are waiting for the test results, right?
So just coordinate with us for those applicants who are still waiting for the exam. It doesn't mean that it's already full. Once you are given an exam, it means that you have a chance to get that program. Okay. And just to add on that, Lorena, once again, guys, for the Philippines, there's an option for us not to take IELTS. It's called the Oxford English exam. For entrance exam, it's a 45 items exam. As long as you did your best, you studied before taking the exam, I don't think it would be a hard time for us, especially for the Philippines, because since English is it's a second language for most of the Filipinos. And we will be happy to help you out to facilitate the exam. Okay, this is from Agnes Sean Gio. Hello po, Kuyas. Kuyas means big brother again. When will the program for cloud computing big data be open, please?
Oh, well, cloud computing for big data has been renovated and it has been changed. The name has been changed to full stack development.
Oh. So
so it is open for winter 2023.
Yeah, I think you have a new program as well, Lorena, called the Big Data Analytics.
Yes, Big Data Analytics. That's another one. That's another option.
Yeah, and I said, Agnes,
and it is offered in Mississauga.
Yes, in Mississauga, and the cost roughly is just around 26,000. And
is that for 2 years? The 26.
Yeah, this is a 2-year with a co-op program, the Big Data Analytics.
Wow.
The seats run so fast. It is now open for January, I think, right? It's now open.
It is
for
open
January.
for January. Yes.
Yeah. And I'm just sharing you guys the cost. I'm just gonna share. I'm just gonna flash them. That like what Lorena said, the cost for the Big Data Analytics is a 2-year program with the co-op, and the cost is only 26,000, and you'll be given a chance to get a scholarship.
Wow.
So 26 plus, subtract by $1,000 scholarship is 25 for a 2-year program.
Mm-hmm.
Compared to another school, it is like 30, 35 to 40,000.
35 to 40, yeah.
Yeah, but by end of the program, you have the same diplomas, the postgrad.
Yes.
In
Huh?
PGWP. That's true.
Yes. At the same time, you save a lot of money, around 14 grand.
Right, that's right. And our programs keep changing, they keep updating because, as you know, IT is changing dramatically from one day to the other.
Yeah.
So, for that student who was interested in cloud computing, we have, as I said, the full stack software development, and we also have a program called DevOps for cloud computing. So that's development operations for
Yep.
cloud computing. Both are open for winter 2023, and the one that you were mentioning, data analysis, is open as well.
Uh, Lorena, somebody's just messaging me on my phone. They're asking for how long it would take to process the LOA.
Oh, that's one thing that we are very, very proud of. As long as your agent notifies us that your application has been submitted and complete, which SUN-COR always does, they are very, very fast. We will provide the letter of acceptance in 1 to 3 business days. I don't think there's any other college that provides the letters of acceptance as early as that.
Yes, indeed, that's true. Just to add in that one, Lorena, what are the credentials needed for a postgrad programs?
Yes, so the documents that you need as a student to apply are very, very easy. There's like 3 different things that you need. The first one is a copy of your passport. For the college, it doesn't matter if it's expired because we use it just for identification and to check the names. So even if you have an expired passport, that works. Anyway, you will need a valid passport when you applied for the visa. Okay, but for the college, if you want to secure your seat, it's okay. Then the second thing that you need is the proof of English proficiency. As we were mentioning before, medium of instruction in English is not enough for Lambton. You have to take a test. We accept IELTS, both general and academic. We also accept TOEFL, PTE, and our placement test, which is a good opportunity because it's free. You don't have to pay anything. It's very fast, and you get the results right away. You don't have to wait for an appointment. You don't have to wait for the tests as you do in IELTS. So contact your agent. Our placement test is not available for direct applicants. It's only available through our authorized representatives. And the third thing that you need is your documents from university. So if you are applying for a postgraduate certificate, you need your transcript and you need your diploma for your university or college degree. And that's all. Very easy.
Yep. Thanks, just to add on that one, if you're a college, you have a degree already, you don't need to have your high school credentials. Yeah, because some colleges are asking for the college and the high school credentials, which is, you know, it would take a little bit time to get the high school credentials because they need to go back where they took their high school, right? And also, Lorena, regarding the Philippines, we have this old curriculum and the new curriculum, right? So what if I am a high school graduate, but using the old curriculum, do I have a chance to apply in Lambton College?
If you are applying for a postgraduate certificate, we only need to see your university documents, as you were mentioning. If you are applying to a diploma program, which is intended for students who just finished high school, we would need to take a look at the transcript. If your student graduated many years ago, they cannot change that curriculum, right? They only have the old
Yes.
certificate or diploma for their high school. So what we would need to see is their job experience, right? To see that they have been doing something since they graduated and that it will contribute to their program. So it doesn't really matter in itself. We would need to see other aspects of their life as a professional.
And one example, actually, Lorena, Michael is an economics graduate in the Philippines, and he studied IT here in Canada.
So I
He
did. I
visited,
did. I think I did the equivalent of full stack development and development
yes,
operation. So that's what I took. And
yeah.
I always
So
tell students it's normal to life happens. And sometimes you end up doing something very different from what you studied.
Mhm.
yeah, my question, Lorena, is there any problem if the student is a nurse but wanting to do culinary? Would that be a factor?
Well, if you go to the website, each program has the academic requirement. So there are programs, for example, the Advanced Healthcare Leadership is only for nurses or medicine doctors. It doesn't apply to veterinaries or it doesn't apply to odontologists, dentists. It has a very strict academic requirement, right? There are other programs like the business programs that are more relaxed. So as long as you fulfill the academic requirement, it should be okay. I understand that in the case as Michael, there are some people who studied one thing in university, but their whole professional career is in something else. So we would need to see after they graduated what they have been working on and if they have any certificates. So, for example, for the full stack development, software development, or the cloud computing, we need the students to know how to program. We need the students to know programming and coding languages such as Python, Java, C++, and I don't know, the other languages that are now used. So if they don't know how to program, they will probably fail. And we don't want students to fail our programs. We want them to be successful. So we cannot accept students to some programs when there are pre-requirements. I don't know, Michael, if you had any experience in programming when you were accepted to that program or
Oh, I was jumping careers actually
Mhm.
during my time. It was Lorena's correct. It was very difficult for me because I think I might be the only student who never had experience during my time. So when everybody was walking, I was trying to run just to catch up with the pace.
Yes.
It was challenging, of course, but if your mind and heart is there, then it's possible. But don't do what I did. It's not really advisable to do it that way. But yeah,
Yeah,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
just to add on that one, and then maybe on the visa side, it's gonna be tough for you to defend.
it's very tough to defend the situations like this. You have to have a very strong argument towards that application.
Yes, and what is important as well is you're gonna be having a hard time to catch up if you don't have any
Yep.
experience, like
Yep.
what Kuya Mik's experience.
I think I
Yes.
was the worst in terms of grades. I think I was the worst, but I guess I made up for it.
Yeah. So we have another question here from Zell Jais Rosales. At Lambton College, do you have to pay the full tuition fee before the program starts?
No, no. You only have to pay term one fees to secure your seat and confirm your acceptance. So you only have to pay term one, the first term. Um, anyway, for the visa, you need to show the Canadian Embassy that you have enough funds to pay for your first year of tuition and expenses.
Yes, and there's no deposit. Just to add in this one, once you get your LOA, Lambton College does not require you to to pay a little bit of money to secure your slot. You just need to make sure you pay the first semester at least there's a deadline for it. It is stated on your LOA or letter of acceptance.
Yes. So also it's important to mention that when you apply through our agents, you don't need to pay any application fees. If you're a
Yes.
direct applicant, you do
Yes.
have to pay an application fee, but with an agent, you save that money. You have access to our test, which also saves you money. And the most important, you get all the orientation and assistance from an experienced professional.
Yep. And not only that, we do offer some cashback from SUN-COR program as well. From our side, aside from the school helping you guys saving money, as well as SUN-COR will also help you save money more. Okay, I think we have a viewer. His name is Jeffrey Di Malibo. We are Lions. So I think he's a
Yay!
current student. Yeah, Lions is the mascot of
Yes, yes. The
Lambton
Lambton
College.
Lions is our basketball team.
Yeah, actually, we played basketball. We did not play, but we did shoot some hoops on the gym.
I think we met the guy on the poster that Lorena showed earlier.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
I
nice,
think we
nice.
met him.
he was just shooting.
He was just practicing by himself.
Perfect, perfect. What did you think about the gym?
Oh, it's world class. To be
Yeah,
honest, it's really nice.
and we talked to like who were we talking about? A few students over there that Lambton College in Sarnia is playing basketball in the U.S. They have the
Yep.
basketball team.
Yep, the basketball team it plays internationally, so that was really interesting.
Yeah.
Yes, and we also have an ice hockey arena in the campus. I
Oh,
don't
we
know if
did.
you
Yes, we
went
saw that
there.
one, bro.
We
But we
did.
Yes.
haven't.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
So
It's
we
close to
have
the
our
parking.
we have our own hockey team, which is great also.
Wow.
And Lorena,
Thank you,
just
Jeffrey.
yeah, sorry about that. Just one quick question here from my phone. Is the what do you call it, insurance is included on the tuition fee, or is it on top?
Yes, health insurance is already included in the tuition fees. So you don't have to worry about that. And if you go to the website or if you contact your agent to learn about the costs of each program, you might notice a difference between term 1, 2, and 3. Of course, if your program has a co-op, term 4 will be 0. But the difference between term 1, 2, and 3 is because in terms 1 and 3, you are paying for the whole year of health insurance. That's why term 2 is a little bit less expensive because the whole health insurance for 1 year is charged in terms 1 and 3.
Wow,
Wow,
that
but
explains the
still,
difference of the cost.
Yes, it's a small difference because it's not a big charge.
Yes.
It's I think less than $300 or so.
Yeah.
But that's why
And
there is a difference, right?
when we were there, actually, we saw the bus going inside the campus, actually dropping off students.
Yes, yes,
It's very accessible. If you live outside the campus, it means that you're not gonna be walking going to school. The bus itself is gonna drop you in front of the door of the school.
yes. It goes all the way to the door. Yes, so you don't have to worry about that. Public transportation is very efficient. And also from the college, there are other old buses who go other places. So, for example, there is a
oh,
great beach that is called Grand Bend. It's a beautiful beach, very, very popular among young people. So
yep,
you
yep.
can take the bus to Grand Bend from the college. So it's an
Wow.
intercity bus, but the place where you take it is at the college.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And Lorena, I know we have the scholarships because Filipinos are very particular with scholarships and discounts. You know that. We know that you guys are offering a scholarship for September 2022. Is it offer the same on January 2023?
The scholarship program in Toronto and Mississauga continues for January 2023. However, the scholarship for Sarnia is only applied each September. It doesn't apply to winter or spring intakes.
Okay.
But
So,
Toronto and Mississauga, yes, it continues for the winter 2023.
okay. Once again, guys, the entrance scholarship, if you pass the English exam, you get the LOA we approve, and you have a chance to get a $1,000 discount on your tuition fee, which comes, 26,000 program, which still is very low, minus the 1,000 entrance scholarship. It makes it 25,000. Still, it's a 2-year program. Once again, it's a 2-year program that only costs as low as 25,000, but in Mississauga and Toronto. But if you will go in Sarnia campus, they have a program as low as 21,000.
That's right. And it's important to mention that the letter of acceptance already shows the discount.
Yes.
So when you apply for your visa, you will need to show less money, if that helps, right?
Yes. And Lorena, in with terms with scholarship, is there any scholarship when they start their class? Is there any academic scholarship or extra curricular scholarship that Lambton is
Yes,
offering?
yeah, there are different scholarships that are offered throughout their program. For example, we have one scholarship that is by nomination of the teachers. So
Oh wow.
each term, the teachers can nominate a student if they think they are special, that they have made a very good progress, or that they are very participative, or that they have provided with some richness to the class, right? If they have shared maybe their culture, maybe their experience, they have helped others, they can get that scholarship. And there are other scholarships offered by some of our partners and providers. For example, for the business programs, there are usually scholarship programs from the banks, from TD Bank or from RBC, that offer scholarships for those students. So it depends on the time, right, and the program that you're in. But yes, you can apply to or be selected to other kinds of scholarships. This is just the
And,
entry scholarship, right?
and this is open to all, right? To all international students that they can apply once they started their class.
Yes.
Mhm. And especially, I mean, when it comes to sports, because we might have some students that excel in sports.
Athletic
Is-
scholarships, maybe.
Yeah, do you guys offer athletic scholarship as well?
Yes.
Okay. So once again, guys, that's a very good news. Aside from the entrance scholarship, you have access to different kind of scholarships once you start your class. Okay. And I'm just thinking most of the questions are more on visa related. Just trying to sort
Um,
it.
I guess there's one. Oh yeah, that's one.
Yeah, this is from Dian Joy Domingo Paulinho. So sounds like Filipino, Domingo or Mexican. Yeah. Are there still available slots for financial services investigation and compliance for winter 2023?
Yes, we still have slots available for that program.
Yeah.
I recommend applying as soon as possible. Take your test. If you don't have it yet, contact your agent, and we're ready for you.
Yes. Like I said, guys, if you want the entrance scholarship and also waive the application fee, an application fee is roughly $150, right, Lorena?
Sorry, what? I didn't.
The application fee, if they will go directly, they need to pay $150.
Yes, that's right.
Yes.
And if they
They
apply
will-
through an agent, it's free. And I
Yes.
just want to say, I was trying to read the question from Lee and Joy. So maybe the reason that she's asking is because if you go to the website, most of the programs show closed for January 23. And I
Yes.
want to explain that. The reason it shows closed in the website, but your agent is saying it's open, or I'm saying it's open, is because we open those programs in advance for Philippines. All of the other markets,
Oh.
they don't have access at this moment for January 2023. It will open later. For example, for India, it will open later,
Oh
right?
wow.
So this is an advantage for Philippines. We open the programs early for these markets because we love our Filipino students. We want to support our agents and we want to provide seats for them. If we open to the Indian market, the program will fill up very, very, very soon. So that's why we do this. We
Yes,
open early for certain markets.
we
So for
appreciate that.
Philippines,
Oh, thank
that's
you.
why you maybe you see it closed in the website, but it's
Yes.
open for you. It's a secret.
So once again, our portal, since we're a direct partner with Lambton College, is different from the website. We thank you, Lorena, for giving this a heads up from us. Because if we're going to be applying once the program is officially open,
It's
you might
the
you might
slot might be
miss the
gone.
slot already. Correct.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay, I think another question here. I have already paid my tuition and my intake starts in September. But if my student permit approval is not released before the class starts, can I defer? If not, what's my option? By Catherine Chusa.
Thank you. So when you pay for your first term tuition, you are confirming your acceptance and reserving your seat. So we expect you to start your program in that intake for which you were accepted. If you read your letter of acceptance, it says that no deferrals are authorized. So I can't tell you right now what will happen in September, but I can tell you what has been happening for the last 2 years and even for this winter 2022. Even if you don't have your visa approved, you can start your program. And then two things can happen, right? You start your program online, and then if your visa is accepted, then you come to Canada. If your visa is rejected, then we can give you the refund of the funds that you have paid. So we cannot say right now what will happen in September because the IRCC, the Canadian government, has not announced how the pandemic will affect students for September 2022.
Correct.
The information right now in the website for IRCC says that students can study online without affecting their postgraduate work permit until August 31st,
31.
2022. Maybe that will change. We don't know. It has been changing throughout these past 2 years, but we
Yep.
need to wait. So if the government says you cannot study online from your country, you cannot start your program, then we for sure will help you. We will support you and your agent, and we will defer you to the next available intake. But if you can study online, then you will come. But hopefully, you will have your visa and you will be able to travel. That's our best hope for everyone, right? That they will get their visa on time.
Yep.
IRCC is working hard to process those applications, and I think that the processing times have been going down, down, down. So I hope that you will be able to be here. See you soon in Canada.
Thank you. And Lorena, just to add on this one as well, just in case you guys are allowing to defer, is there a fee for the deferral?
No, there's no fees for deferrals because officially there are no deferrals. But as you know,
Okay.
there's many different situations. We would need to study in a case by case basis what's happening because there are students who have difficult situations always, especially with COVID. I know that, for example, in Philippines there was a typhoon in December, so there
Yes.
were students who had special situations, and you can always, through your agent, submit a request, explain your situation, and we will try to help you for sure.
And also the refund, just in case they got refused on their visa, and they wanted to do a refund. Is there an admin fee deducted, or how much can be refund on their tuition fee that they pay?
Yes, for visa rejections, the administrative fee is 250 Canadian dollars. All the rest of the money that they have paid will be refunded. So the fee is 250 Canadian dollars.
Thank you very much. So I just want to reiterate that, guys, you need to also check the refund policy. You need to read the refund policy in each of the institution because each school has a different refund policy. Okay.
Exactly.
Lorena, just time check. Are you still okay with questions?
Oh, I need to go because it's been 1 hour and a half and I have other appointments. But
Okay.
I just want to thank you for the invitation, for the opportunity, and thank all of your students for being here. And my best advice is contact your agent. SUN-COR is a great representative for Lambton College. They give a very professional service, and I'm sure you will like to contact them and use their services to apply to Lambton College. Thank you so much.
So, Lorena, thank you also
Thank you
for
so much,
giving us your
Lorena.
morning. I know you're a busy person as well, and we really appreciate this one. And this is not the first for this year. I hope we can do this more often.
For sure, for sure.
All right. Thank you so much, Lorena.
Thank you. Bye
Bye.
bye.
Bye. Hasta
Stay safe.
luego.
Hasta luego.
Sasabihin ko sana, bro, vamos. Ayun, thank you again for that very informative session with Lambton College.
Yeah.
Actually, there's a lot of comments and bro. Once again, guys, for Lambton College, wala pong IELTS kailangan. We just need to get the entrance exam, which is sobrang dali lang po. No, kami po mismo magpa-facilitate ng exam, yung SUN-COR. It's a 45-item exam. It's just like, it's a multiple choice.
Oh, multiple choice pala. So there's always
Yes,
pala.
it's just a grammar. First part is grammar. Second part is situational. Yung parang may dialogue lang. What does this person mean? Tapos, third is like just complete the paragraph. So may mga blank that you can just use your own vocabulary.
Yun naman pala. So,
yung listening. Like I said, marami tayong Pilipino hindi naman nagkakaroon ng issues. But please, huwag kayong matakot sa exam. Like I said, ako din mismo nagpapa-exam sa inyo. So,
may
your
ano
is
ba yan,
here.
Kuya Nikki? May bumabagsak ba?
Meron at meron talaga. No? I just wanna, don't take it for granted. No, this is an exam. No, this is an exam that was entrusted to us. Syempre, may bumabagsak din if, basic English, if you forget your basic English, babagsak
So,
ka
siguro,
talaga.
it's always good to prepare, have a short review. Minsan kasi kahit sa IELTS yung iba overconfident tapos hindi na nag-practice kasi daw magaling na mag-English tapos biglang yun 4 lang sa IELTS or 5.
Yes.
So
guys, once again, lahat ng programs is open na po siya. I-share ko lang yung website kasi sa website kasi bro, nakalagay close pa yung program. Ito, i-share ko lang, no. Yan. Sa website po, nakalagay dito, close pa yung program. Yan, lagyan para lumalaki. So, punta lang kayo dito sa programs, international learners. Yan. So, usually, ang ginagawa namin dito is, pipili ka anong campus na gusto nyo. So, what else? For winter 2023, makikita niyo yan close pero open na po yan sa end ng SUN-COR. So any programs you want to choose, for example, yung pinakasikat na, for example, gusto ko kuya, doon lang ako sa Toronto campus. Yeah, you can filter kung anong offer sa Toronto. Gusto ko sa Mississauga, and then you can filter it kung gusto niyo ba yung mga postgraduate or gusto niyo yung mga diploma. For example, kuya, diploma. So ito lang yung offer for diploma programs, business, at sa computer programmer. Kung gusto mo yung mga postgrad programs, so these are the postgrad programs in Toronto campus. So for example, mag-open tayo. Ito kasi yung in-open ni Miss Lorena kayo na bro, na yung advanced project and project management and strategic leadership. Sabi nga niya, kahit
Okay.
anong profession mo, you can relate your program here. Kasi you're parang, tama ba to bro? You're applying for a higher position or like supervisor, manager, operations manager.
Maganda yung, actually yung project management yan talaga yung isa sa mga supply chain tsaka project management. Yun yung mga target ko din before na program. It just so happens na yung for our business in the Philippines, mas appropriate yung IT sa akin. Pero gusto ko talaga yung project management kasi very transferable skill siya. Kahit anong industry ka, normally may
Yes.
project manager.
So once again, it's a 2-year program. Post-grad po siya. You need to have a degree in order for you to pass this one. To apply for this one. So meron po siyang 3 campus. Tignan natin yung cost. Ano bang difference nito? Para makita lang natin. Sa Toronto, tignan natin yung cost, how much. It's 25,000 lang po.
Sakto yan sa tanong ni Mr. Kevin Vallejos, kung totoo bang
Sabi yung tanong ni Kevin. Ayan.
Kung totoo bang 22,000 daw for 1 year na ba daw yun?
Question. Ito na nakita. Question. Can you explain what is co-op and what is the advantage of program that has co-op or is eligible to get PGWP?
May question pa siyang isa dyan about the cost. Yung
Pero while you bro, sagutin na lang while ito pala. Yan. Ito pala yun.
Yan.
Kuya, yung tuition fee na 22K, is that the 2-year already? I'm checking financial planning. Tignan natin yung financial planning. So once again guys, before tayo pupunta doon, ipakita ko lang na 25,000 lang yung 2 years na program. It is in Toronto. Tapos may 1,000 discount ka pa. So magiging 24,000. Tapos may cashback program pa kami sa SUN-COR na for September it's 500, for January it's still 100, but we never know. We might extend that 500. But for now, may cashback kaming 100 for January intake. So tingnan natin yung Mississauga kung same ba yung price nila. Same lang din, 25,000. Pero sa Sarnia, yan. Actually, mas mahal sa Sarnia. Sa main campus. Mas mura sa Mississauga at Toronto for this program, the Advanced Project Management. So yun, punta tayo dun sa sinabi na program ni Kevin, which is the financial planning.
Meron tayong student recently approved for financial planning and wealth management. Congratulations kay Madam C.
So
I think she's on her way here na din sa Canada.
So meron siyang Toronto at saka Mississauga campus. Once again guys, it's already open. Yung cost niya, it's a 2-year program. Meron din siyang co-op. This is financial planning and wealth management. Yung cost po niya is only 25,000. So that's 1,000 is 24,000.
Grabe.
Sa Toronto. Sa Sarnia naman, it's 22,000. So kahit na walang scholarship kasi yung Sarnia, kasi sobrang baba na po nila. Imagine mo, 22,000 for a 2-year program. Other schools,
Tsaka siguro ko yan, kahit minsan kung mas mahal yung program sa Sarnia, bawing-bawi naman sa cost of living.
Yes. Di ba naalala mo bro, nakita natin sa bulletin board nila, room for rent. Own room, 350. Yeah,
grabe.
Ayun.
Kahit 500 mo pa yun, mura pa din.
Yun. Ang sabi kasi ni Ms. Lorena, hindi naman kailangan na kung doon ka nag-aral, doon ka lang magstay. Diba? After you finish your studies, you can always move to another province or another city. Yun. But 22,000 for this program, I would, sabi ni Kuya Mick, kung alam ko lang to, sana kinuha ko na to.
Kung alam ko lang yan, sana dyan lang ako nag-aaral.
Kasi yung 2 years talaga, hindi naman siya actually 2 years. So, just imagine, this 22,000, sa last semester mo, is co-op program or OJT or internship, you have a chance to get a paid co-op. No? So from
Yun
this
pa.
semester pa lang, you can earn at least like 4 grand to 5,000 sa 4 months na yun.
Kumikita ka na habang hindi ka
Yeah.
pa gumagraduate.
Yeah. So this is the best time to showcase your skills. Baka ma-absorb ko pa nga na. Kasi ang kagandaan nga, sabi ni Mr. Renes, yung co-op, nasa sa end ng term mo. Sa last term. Kumaga, hindi ka na babalik sa school. Kung the company will ask that, you know what, once you graduate, you can work directly. So this is the best.
And that's a very common scenario na madami talagang na-absorb ng company nila.
Yeah, so ayun, sana natin.
Ayun, balikan natin yung follow-up question ni Sir Kevin Vallejos. Ano ba daw yung co-op? Ano ba sa Filipino yung co-op? OJT, no, Kuya Nikki?
Yes, or internship.
Yes, so yung co-op para siyang on-the-job training. Ang difference lang yata, paid ba? Paid co-op ba ang Lambton? So, or paid or hindi man, what's the advantage nito? May impact siya kasi may laman na yung resume ninyo in an industry na related sa inaral ninyo. So, kung yun din yung target yung work, kunyari, dalawang student, yung isa may co-op, yung isa wala. Yung walang co-op, yung mga job experience na malalagay niya, mga kunyari, sa Walmart, or waiter, server, or kung sinwerte siya, meron siyang administrative job versus dun sa isa na, let's say yun nga, financial and wealth management, nasa isang financial institution siya talaga, nag-co-op. So pag nag-apply siya ng trabaho, kung hindi pa man siya na-absorb dun sa co-op company niya, mayroong legit industry experience na yung student compared dun sa isang graduate na walang co-op tapos yung mga experiences niya more on the survival jobs lang. So mas malaki yung potential for success.
Yes.
Isa rin to sa mga pagkakamali ko noon, walang co-op yung program ko. So, meron kami project. So, nag-ano na lang ako noon eh. Parang nag-volunteer co-op ako on my own initiative. Kaya yun, extra effort pa on my end.
Yes. Ito ba may isang question tayo kay Agnes Sean GL. Kuyas, meron po ba kayong lista ng mga courses related IT na open for winter 2023 or open pa sila sa mga Pinoy's mentioned po kanina? Basically, at I-share ko sa inyo, no? Ito naman, may filter po kasi tayo dito na areas of studies. You can just go to the website. Tignan mo dito, information technology. Makikita mo lahat ng program, lagay mo winter 2023. Ito lang yung open na program. So we have artificial intelligence, big data analytics, computer programmer, cybersecurity, DevOps for cloud computing, full stack, software development, saka wireless network.
Yeah.
So, yun. So you can just filter it sa winter 2023 din kung anong areas of study gusto mo. Kung gusto mo business management or health, lagyan natin health. Ano ba yung para sa mga nurses natin? So meron din po silang advanced healthcare leadership. Ito yung pinaka, saan natin bro? May nahanap ako ng di ba may na-mention siyang gerontology?
Gerontology ba?
Oo. Ito, gerontology. Search natin. Hindi siya open siguro for winter. Yeah, open pa lang siya ng September.
May mga nurses programs kasi na hindi all year round yung availability.
Yeah, so gerontology is more on study of how to take care of old people. 2-year program po siya. It's a postgrad. Yung difference kasi nito bro, other schools, yung gerontology, 1 year lang.
Yes. So yung 2 years, malaking bagay talaga yon.
And the cost itself bro is not that high. It's 28,000. And tama yung sinabi ni Miss Lorena kanina, bago lahat ng pagpapasok ka dun sa health nila, parang nasa hospital. Talagang ginastusan nila yung facility nila for health-related programs. So yun, isa to sa mga open din for, this is only for Sarnia campus, 2-year program, 28,435. Yun, balik tayo dun sa yun. So you guys, you can just use this filter. So once punta ka lang dito sa program, tapos international learners, and then you can just play around with the filters nandito. So level is kung postgraduate, kung graduate, may degree na kayo, you can just click this one. Kung high school graduate kayo, you can click this one. Yan. Tapos kung anong intake, winter, yan. Tapos anong area ng studies ng gusto niyo. Etong international business management, international business, not international business. This is a undergraduate. Pero yung pinakita niya kanina kasi na sa September na international business management, ito yun, BMIB. It's a co-op. Yung cost po niya kasi is nasa 21,000 lang yung 2 years na program nila.
Mura talaga. Undeniably, mura talaga.
Yes. Insurance is included na. Wow. I'm very excited talaga to offer this to our kababayan. Kasi nga, isa to sa mga ano natin, bro. Diba? To help them come here the cheapest way possible.
Kuya Nicky, may isang tanong dito from Belle Amelia.
Si Belle Amelia.
One of the newest comments.
Yan.
There's another one.
Sige, ano
Pero
natin?
let's answer this one. I think may supply chain pa ba for baka
Yeah,
puno
hanapin
na yan
natin. Supply chain. Unfilter natin. Alam ko may supply. You can just also search here.
Wait. Share mo siguro yung screen mo ulit, Kuya Nicky.
Ito na. Loading. Yun.
Yan.
Meron tayong supply chain management. It's open for January 2023. Meron tayo sa Mississauga. Meron tayo sa Toronto. Ito. Magkano, Kuya? So once again, it's a 2-year post-grad. You need to have a degree for it before you can apply. May co-op po siya, may internship. The cost for this one is only 25,000. Less 1,000. It's going to be 24,000 for 2 years. And this is in Mississauga and in Toronto campus. And this program is called the Supply Chain Management. I know another school that offered this one. It ranges from 32 to 36,000 for 2 years.
Mura siya talaga.
And keep in mind, this is in Mississauga and Toronto.
Oh, 2 campuses pa.
Yeah. So guys, if you're interested, meron kaming i-share ni Kuya Mikmik ninyo. I think kasi we only have few left for September programs. But if you are interested, ito po yun. Yung be part of our SUN-COR family promotion namin with just apply for this is only applies for September 2022. Pag may kumuha kayo ng nag-DIY kayo, kumuha kayo ng LOE sa SUN-COR. Like I said, there's a terms and condition may apply. This is only for those students who applied from February 21 onwards. Will get this cashback promotion of 500. But if you applied before that, meron po kayong $100 na cashback from SUN-COR. So what are the savings again? You have access on the entrance scholarship for Toronto and Mississauga, $1,000 for both September 2022 and January 2023. And for the 3,000, this is only applicable for selected programs. And this is only for Sarnia campus as well for September 2022. Wala na pong promotion for January 2023 sa Sarnia campus kasi sobrang mura na nga po eh. Just imagine yung 21,000, nilagyan pa ng 3,000 na
Oh, grabe.
So
grabe talaga.
18,000. Which is a lot of our international students talagang na take advantage for that. So once again, we can waive IELTS. Waive the application fee costs $150. Mayroon tayong entrance scholarship na $1,000 for Toronto and Mississauga campus. Offers PGWP and offers co-op programs. And ito yung pinaka the best. The LOA is only 3 to 5 business days.
Wow, bilis din.
And meron din tayong referral program. If magre-refer kayo ng LOA, and once that referral na ni-refer nyo na approved, both of you will get $100 each. Ayun. So,
Ito Kuya Nikki, ito yung tanong ni Miss Bel Amelia, yung do you charge aspiring students in helping or getting LOA from school?
ayan po. Once again, SUN-COR, we help our kababayans to get the LOA for free. We can waive the IELTS, or we can try to waive the application fee like sa Lambton. We waive the $150 application fee. Pag magdadirect po kayo sa school, they might charge you $150. But for SUN-COR, libre lang po. And there's no commitment na pag kumuha kayo ng LOA sa SUN-COR, you need to get the visa assistance from SUN-COR as well. Hindi po. You have the options to do DIY.
Yes.
And like I said, hindi po kami naniningil. Never kaming maniningil. At saka, never kaming maniningil in the future with the LOA din. No? So now, once again, this is one of our venture to help you guys to save money by helping you out with the letter of acceptance, giving you access to scholarships and entrance scholarship and bursaries. And aside from that, we are offering cashback as well from SUN-COR.
Yes.
So for more details, please contact SUN-COR, and flash ko lang ano natin, bro. You can just email us at apply@sun-cor.com. Okay.
Ayun. So I hope that clears that for Miss Bel Amelia and our viewers na yun nga, libre po ang services ni SUN-COR.
Yeah, ito yung si Bel. Yan.
Yan.
Wala po. The only time that mag-charge kami if si Kuya Mick mag-process ng visa ninyo.
Yes. So that's a different story altogether if you need the visa assistance.
So once again, guys, we're pushing everyone to do DIY or do it yourself. Kaya tinayo namin ni Kuya Mick and with other admins yung Study Permit Canada DIY PH Facebook page to really encourage everyone to do DIY. Ayun. So meron pa tayong isang tanong dito kami Bambino. Kuya Nikki, open pa po ba itong program for Winter Tourism and Operations Management Co-op? Yes po, open pa po yan. It might look sa website sarado po, but sa end po ng SUN-COR, open pa po siya. Because we have a different access as a direct partner of the school. Ayan. Ito, nagpasalamat si Kevin, bro. Yes, got it. Thank you so much.
Ayun.
Yan. Ito naman, Kuya, I received my LOA January 23 po. When is the best time to apply for the visa permit?
Kung January 2023 pasok ninyo, mga around September is a good time to submit.
But can they submit na as ASAP, bro? Then, just in case if they want to submit earlier?
Ang issue kasi if you submit too early naman, and then in the event na you have to defer, yung medical naman ninyo baka ma-expire. So, have that balance. Be honest with yourself. Have that balance na kailan nyo ba mabubuo yung funds? When would you be able to complete all the other documents? So, pasok nyo dun yung timing. Yung medical kasi ang, kumbaga, extra cost pag na-expirean kayo tapos inulit nyo ulit. Ayun.
At least na clear. Okay.
I think we have everything covered na. Yes, I think we have covered everything kasi yung iba nasagot na ni Miss Lorena during the presentation. Ayan. So,
So once again, guys, thank you very much for joining us in our morning session today. I know it's it's Friday evening, gimmick day.
Time. Maraming mga
time
gimmick.
na.
Hopefully, pag na-lift na yung mga restriction, lalo na sa Philippines.
Yes. And hopefully na makaka-visit din kami sa Philippines soon. So we're planning to really go to the Philippines and really reach out to mga aspirant applicants natin all over the Philippines, from Mindanao to Visayas to Luzon. We'll try to reach out to you guys soon. So once again, guys, if you are interested, please email us at apply@sun-cor.com, or you can visit our website sun-core.com or our Facebook page. This is our Facebook. Just type in SUN-COR Unlimited, and we will be happy to help you out with your journey here in Canada, especially with Lambton College. Like I said, you're never gonna go wrong with Lambton.
Yep.
Because it's the cheapest, and that public funded college, I think, buong Canada nata, bro. Kasi imagine mo, 18,000 for a 2-year.
Tsaka sikat si Lambton kasi ang daming from even outside Canada. Doon nag-aaral kasi may mga special programs sila.
Yeah, kasi may mga other provinces tayo na, yung 10,000 per year. Ito, 18,000 or 21,000.
Oh, yeah.
Yung co-op pa lang, you can really save $4,000 to $5,000.
Yes, that's
Kasi you're gonna be earning. Yun, kung 25,000 yung tuition fee, may 5,000 kang madi-discount. So,
bawi-bawi talaga.
bawi ka. At saka, this is located in Mississauga and Toronto and Sarnia. Sabi nga dun sa video, this is where the jobs are and this is where the actions are.
Yep. That's where the action is.
Yeah. So, yun, once again, guys, thank you very much for joining us. We'll be keeping you posted. We'll be gonna be doing live session again every Tuesday and Friday morning.
Then Friday, yep.
So
Try
once
mga
again,
random live natin. Yan.
Thank you very much for watching your Kuyas. Have a great weekend.
Stay safe, everybody.
God bless everyone.
Bye-bye.